What gotta do some driving, gotta go see a client today. Some hooks. So, but you know what? Why don't y'all come with me? I want to start like a little series, like sales advice for beginners or something. Just something that'd be fun. But not that I'm like some kind of badass sales guy, but I'm definitely more than a beginner. So I think somebody could learn something from me. You know. What up, Clint? I thought you was up in a tree today. Oh, where am I going? I'm driving over to the Moose. You know what that is? Good Lord. Deer got annihilated right here. Yo! Yuck. That dude got slapped. Hey, hey, what up, Kenny? Can you hear me, man? Nice. Okay, good. But yeah, I'm going talk about to a client about a $10,000 deal. These little hooks are going to cost about $1 a piece, and I'm selling 10,000. So target price is $1. I think I can make it. So I'm going to get the quote, going drop the quote off, and then I got to go to another client and get down some bin quantities, like how many fasteners they hold in their bins, so I know how much to reorder. But yep, easy money day today. Kind of sad though when I sell something 10,000. When I look at what my cut of that 10,000 is as a salesman, wish I was putting 10,000 in my pocket, but you know, I don't have the overhead, so can't complain too much. You know what it's like being the boss man, Kenny. Yup. What you doing today, man? I had jury duty this morning. Um, but I'm in the middle of selling my house. So I bought a new house, sold a house, and I went in there and I'm like, what if I'm not a resident of this county anymore? And they were like, yeah, you can go home. That's fine. So I took my chance and ran. They were like, oh, what's the new address to the new place? I gave them the address and they took down my name and they sent me an email saying I'm good to go. So, log it. Hell yeah. What school job? I don't think I knew about. Oh, never mind. I do know with the diocese or whatever. That's cool, man. I'm proud of you, man. That shit's awesome. Like we talk about it all the time, man. All it takes is one good client, one good customer that is loyal to you and gives you a chance. Man, that's all it takes. That shit gets me fired up when you tell me things like that. We gotta get some more people in here, man. I had like 6, 7 people right when I went live. It's all good though. People busy. People shouldn't be watching YouTube at 9 o'clock on Monday, really, I guess. But you never know. They got different hour jobs and stuff. Shit, I'd be on YouTube way too much during the day. YouTube. Yeah. It be like that though. Sometimes it be like that. Busy, ain't busy, got a couple minutes, hop on YouTube for a minute, drop in, say something to somebody. Honestly, YouTube Live, man, that's one of the best things they did. I spend more time on that than watching damn videos nowadays. Permanent trailer. Tap the heart and I'll go 120. Just playing. I'm not going 120. I think allegedly the fastest this car before I had it went like 130. From what I heard, it was pretty scary. Hell yeah. Rotator. There's a game on Xbox Game Pass called Brotato, and every time I hear Rotator, I think of Brotato. I think the sound was just I had bad service where I was at, so I'm driving through the middle of nowhere. I can't wait to not ever make this drive again. Shit. By the way, Clint, if this meeting goes well, I'll drive up north and go have a burger with y'all. Be a good Monday. Man, freaking California. Man. I'm just glad there's no more snow, man. This drive just sucks whenever there's snow drifts across the road. I think I figured out what my Bluetooth or the sound issue was actually a Bluetooth. Bluetooth on, I connect to on it works, turn the Bluetooth off, and now I think it'll work fine. I really feel like using my AirPods, and y'all don't hear me breathing. Yeah, like climbing, just don't know when or where. Yeah, dude, I'll do it. I'll go like 20 foot up in the air. I'll climb 20 foot. But then y'all gotta help me down, quick. I'll freaking do it. I just ain't climbing on no skinny branches or nothing. This is my favorite turn on this whole drive, this curve. Oh, that's where the surface gonna drop right there too. Yeah, I got bad service for a second. Oh, hell no, Clint. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, I couldn't go up to the top, and once it started swaying, oh, dude, my knees would buckle. That shit freaks me out. Like, even just going to, like, a tall building. I was in, where was that, Chicago? Went to this really tall building. You could feel the building swaying. And I know it's not going to fall over or nothing, but, oh, my gosh. Hell yeah, you're more brave than I am. I just don't like heights at all. I always joke that, oh, hood up, hog. I always joke that if I was supposed to go up high, God would have gave me wings, because I don't like heights. No, thank you. You know, I'd be a ground guy, though. Yeah. Actually, I did a frame job for one house, and I was a self-appointed ground guy because there's no way I was walking the top plate. I don't know how those guys do that. Especially whenever they're decking the second story. No, thank you. I'm Will Hog Boss. I got out of jury duty. I went in and said that I'm moving, and they were like, yep, you can go home. I ran out those doors. like, yeah, technically I don't live in this county anymore, so do I still participate? And they were like, no. So, wasn't going to argue with them. 110. I don't know what the highest up I've been. Really, like, just like exposed air. I don't know. Tell you what, I went out on the balcony at the Louisiana State Capitol. If Kenny's still in here, he could attest to it, but I think it's at least 20 stories. It's enormous, and going out there, you're way up in the air. It's got to at least be 150 foot, and it's crazy. I couldn't imagine being in a tree 110 feet in the air, though. That's insane. As I said, I got a lot of respect for you guys, man, that y'all can climb and do the work up in the air. The climbing's one thing, but then once you get up there, you still got to work. There's just no way for me. Same thing with like fire departments and stuff. Oh, wife's texting me. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if that messed that up or not, but when the wife calls or texts, gotta respond. Here we go. I just realized how crooked it was. You recognize this, Clint, where I'm at? If you don't now, you will shortly.
What is that hologram trading card? One of the rarest. The last one I needed for my set. Shiny like this.
Designer handbag of my dreams. One of a kind. They had it, and now everyone's asking. Taking care of those just beautiful.
You hear that 3.7 per? It is kind of fast though. So I'm about to drive across here and go to my office and get a quote, get my inside sales guy situated on what I need him to do this week, and then I'm gonna go see the client. So I'll keep it live. I might have to pop in the office for a second, so if you just hang tight or come back in a minute, I'll be back on the road. But I'm gonna just leave the live going. But I'm gonna go drive the quote to the client, have a conversation, see if I can get them to give me a purchase order, and then I'm gonna drive to another client and go write down some information and talk to him for a second. And that'll probably be my day, really. And then drive back to the office, my office at least, and do some computer work. So that's the life of a sales guy, man. It's not too bad. Can't complain. You know, it's definitely uncomfortable and have a lot of tough conversations, but I usually don't break a sweat at work. So can't complain about that, man. That's a blessing. When I make it home, I'm not too tired to play with the kids. I don't stink. I don't have to go shower first. I can just get right on the floor and play with them or whatever we're gonna do. Lately, the minute I walk in the door, my son hands me boxing gloves. He's like, "Dad, we need a box." Like, come on, man. He's always beating me up nowadays. And it's only going to get worse the older he gets, because I'm also going to get older. So, I don't know. Got to get him in a gym or something, because I can't be getting beat up on.
This is Mix 95.7, playing Grand Rapids' best mix, powered by Michigan Auto Law, auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
Oh, I didn't realize the radio was on. Yeah, right when I turn on the office street, though, I'm going to face it towards me so I don't give away the business name. That way I can have no weirdos calling my business. It's kind of funny, too, because my boss knows I do the YouTube thing, and yeah, it'd just be funny to show, like, if he happened to get on YouTube and see me going live from outside of his office, it would be pretty funny. It's kind of why I want to leave it running. I'm going to park right outside of his office and then be like, hey, turn around, you're on camera. Hey, another like. I mean, it's someone new in here. All right, I'm gonna turn it for a second. I don't want anybody seeing where I work. I still can't get over 110 feet in a tree, man. That's insane. It's like you want to have a death wish or something. That's how I feel about it, but somebody's got to do it, and it's better you than me, unfortunately. Fortunately, I guess. What up, GP? Just doing my usual Monday, drop in the office, tell the boss he's a whatever word I think of for the day. Actually, hey, give me a word to call my boss today. Playboy with the glass. These are like $15 Amazon glasses. They're polarized though, so I like driving with them better. And for the mommies, no, I'm just playing. Yeah, I'm right outside my boss's office right here. Here. What's the word I can give him? What can I call him today? I usually go with the B word. I don't know what you got. I can't go in until you give me a word to call him. His douche canoe. It's funny you say that about canoe, because this building before we had it actually was that's all they made was canoes. It's kind of funny you say that. Twat waffle. I'll go with that. All right, y'all. I'm gonna just leave it running. I'll be back in like 10 minutes, but I gotta go run in real quick and get a quote and go holler at somebody real quick. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the twat waffle.
Yeah. I'll be back in a minute. All right, back in this thing. This lady I work with had some banana bread. Shoo. Good Lord, that was good. All right, so slight change in plans. Who goes there? But yeah, so slight change in plans just so I don't have to backtrack. I'm gonna go do my other obligation first, then go close the deal, because then I can go eat lunch. Twat waffle, yeah. Well, I told GP I was going in to talk to my boss, and every Monday I like to give him a new word of inspiration, is what I call it. And so usually I just go in and tell him he's a bitch and I need him to do something for me. And that's inspiration, you know. True inspiration is being told that you're a B word, because you want to prove that you're not. So yeah. But then yeah, so I asked GP, I was like, GP, give me a word to call him. So I gave him twat waffle. So I was like, what up, twat waffle? And he said, what the fuck do you want? Or the F, sorry. What the F do you want? Ugh. What are you doing today, Pete? Here, I'll show you the road. The road looks a lot better than I do. Sick. Damn it, man. That's my old company. Gotta give them the bird. Oh, there's another one. Oh, man. Yesterday was a bad day. Sorry to hear that, man. Bad days remind you of the good days, so that's why I try to remember when I'm having a bad day. If you didn't have bad days, you'd never have a good day. Oh, yeah, dude, that shit's the worst. When your babies are not feeling good, man, and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, I know that feeling. I know that feeling all too well. My son just actually had a surgery earlier in February. Oh, that's good. Get her some antibiotics or something. Get her fixed up. That's good, man. Yeah, my son had surgery though, and he was you know, just freaking out for about a month before his surgery, so I know all too well about that. That shit sucks, man. Looks like a lot of people called in, Pete, because roads are pretty empty today. I think this might be a record for my live, 6 tons. So I'm going to this plant and I manage their image. Or at least tell them where to buy things, just whatever I can sell them, I sell them, and then whatever they need help with, I show them where to buy it. But there's these 2 ladies that work on the floor, in the production floor, and I went by and just introduced myself, let them know why I'm there, yada yada, and they were like, trying to guess my age first, and I'm like, dang, this girl's kind of hitting on me. But then they were like, we're gonna quiz you next time you come here, and you gotta know our names. And I'm like, what the hell I need to know your name for? Figured out. Well, I think both actually, Pete, time and thumbs. But oh, here's a peace officer. That's what we'll call them, or better known as extortionists. I'm all for serving the community, man, but just freaking speed traps just piss me off, man. Anyway, where was I even going with that? But yeah, thumbs is, I was just kidding. I think I've only ever gotten like 4 thumbs, and it's all GP's guys. I'm riding off of GP's coattails. Oh, man. But yeah, so that's what I was saying. These ladies, they're going to quiz me on their names today. And I remember because I got a ridiculous memory, but I'm going to use the first letter of the name. So like one girl said her name was Jada. So I'm going to be like Jean. And then Michelle, the other lady, I'm going to be like Michaela. See if they like that. But they're telling me I need to remember their name. Bitch, I only need to know the wife's name. I like this little bridge here. I've heard some horror stories though, like if the bridge goes down here, it's like you can be waiting here for like an hour just to get across. It's real pretty over here. Yeah, I heard though, I don't know how true it is, it's like an urban legend around here, but apparently the only guy that works for the city that can fix it has a motorcycle, so that way he can drive through all the traffic to get to the front to work on it. I don't know how true it is, but I just kind of think it's funny, like, oh, the bridge is out, gotta get on the motorcycle. He's just like hauling ass, weaving through traffic to go fix this bridge. I just think it's kind of silly. Like a freaking Batman of the bridge. It might be true, who knows, but there's a lot of like urban legends here of like just random shit that's a weird reason to lie. There's some weird folk here, but so do you tune into the Zacchaeus channel, Pete? I mean, I only know about it because of GP, but I wondered if any of you other guys could watch it or... The reason I bring it up though, I saw you posted a video yesterday of climbing and rigging this tree. Yeah, dude, that was insane, man. And that's not even that crazy of a tree, it didn't look like. Like, I can imagine they get even crazier, but... Yeah, I thought it was cool, like, watching how, like... I always knew the rigging was to, like, lower the tree down, but, like, how he uses it to raise the limb to get the heavy part to fall first. Like, I never really put much thought into that. I thought that was pretty badass. And then he's like, hold on, let me swing over here real quick. And then swung all the way around the tree to this little limb to tie off. And that shit's crazy, man. I just think, man, like, what a freaking... How do you swing on that rope with the titanium nuts? Yeah, I can see that too. Like, if you got a strong branch like leaning far out, you could probably swing the limb further from underneath the tree to make it easier to clean up or something. Because there was one he had, like, how he had rigged it, after he cut it, it made itself swing around the tree to the other side. And I was like, I see what, like, that's a pretty cool little trick. Take it easy, man. Have a good day. Monkey beaver, that's funny though. You sound like Scooby. Yeah, have a great day, Pete. Hope you start feeling better, man. Yeah, Roo. I love you, Roo. Yeah, I'm about to pull up at my customer anyway. I think I'm instead of leaving it sitting here, I think I'm just end it and go back live again because I got another like 30-minute drive when I leave here. So doing a little bit, decent bit of driving today. Gotta get some gas at some point too. When I bought this car, the first time I ever went to put gas in it, I figured, you know, like a 12, 13, 14 gallon tank, something like that. But I got to 17 gallons and it just kept going. It's like, son of a gun, there's a 20 gallon tank in this car. So it's like sometimes 70 bucks. It could cost almost 70 bucks to fill this thing up. Oh, tree work happening across the street. All right. Who's in here right now, by the way? If you left, there's 2 people here. Say what's up. Can't do your job without your tools, you know. Labels, very important for a salesman. Not really, but that's what I get to do today. Go label some bins. Fuck, I didn't get a marker. Yeah, you know. Golly. All right, I'm gonna end this one. I'll be back on in like maybe 20 minutes or so. I'm gonna drive down to another 30-minute drive, so I'll be back on in a bit. Later, y'all.